Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube video. If you guys want to know how to create this lovely glammed up festival look, then just keep watching. Starting off with a festival look, it just wouldn't be right without prepping the skin. So first up, I'm going to use my Crown HD primer, and I'm going to grab a generous kind of pea-sized amount on the hand, and then just rub that in and then pop that all over the face to prep my skin ready for foundation, which if I'm going to a festival or a concert or anything like that, I'm going to want my makeup to last quite a long time. So next up, I'm going to go in with my BB cream, the Clarins BB cream in shade 00. You guys know I like this foundation because it just gives me a little bit of a tan. Just going to pop that face. It just gives me a little bit of a tan ready for my festival. And then next up, I'm going to use my Jo Loves foundation brush, and then I'm going to apply that all over the face. And the reason why I've been inspired to do a festival look today is because I am going to a festival myself this week. Obviously I'm not going to say where I am because I don't want to get stalked, but I'm very excited. Just making sure that is really just blended into the skin, just everywhere. And this is quite a high coverage foundation, so this is going to help with any imperfections on the skin, like cover any spots, make your skin tone more even, and give you a balanced, healthy, matte look. And then I'm going to use sponge just to blend in all of my foundation. This is just a sponge from Boots, so you can use any old sponge that you've got at home. And this is just going to blend all the foundation in all together. And then next up, I'm going to use my e.l.f. concealer, which you guys know I'm not really a fan of, but because it's in the shade medium peach, so because it is quite tan, I'm going to use it just because this foundation is quite tanned. And you know, because I'm going to a festival, I do want to look a bit tanned. I don't want to look pale. Just going to blend that together. And then once I've kind of got rid of my imperfections, like my spots and things, I'm then gonna again do the triangle eye, which I like to kind of do, and just get rid of any dark circles that I have under my eye, just to give me a fresh, bright look. I'll come a bit closer to the camera so you guys can really see what I'm doing. And I'm going for an all pink theme, as you can see, the pink hair, pink costume, and I'm going to do a pink eye, so I'm really excited. Next up, I'm going to go in with my No. 7 powder in the shade Translucent. You guys know I like this powder, and the reason why I'm using the powder today is to set this makeup in place, and because it's going to be quite a long day going to a festival, I do want this makeup to last all day. And I'm using my Crown powder brush. Next up, I am then going to go in with some bronzer because I want to look tan for the summer. I'm going to use my Benefit bronzer in the shade Hula, and I'm going to use my Clarins. This is actually a blusher brush, but I think you can use it for blusher and bronzer. I'm just going to give myself a contoured, kind of chiseled look. So I kind of like to give myself, you know, like the high cheekbone that's trending quite now. I like to give quite a high cheekbone look, so it looks like I have high cheekbones. And I am going to bronze the face a little bit as well, just on the forehead, just to give me a little bit more of a tanned look. And I love this Hoola bronzer. I just think it's such a good shade for me. I think Hoola bronzer can suit a lot of skin tones. Obviously not all, but quite a lot. Trying to get those high cheekbones like, oh, Bella Hadid. Just trying to think of the name. Trying to get those high cheekbones like Bella Hadid. And again, I'm just going to go in with my chin as well, bronze that up a little bit. And I'm just going to blend in the contour that we've done just so it doesn't look so harsh on the skin. Up, I'm going to go in with some blusher. So again, I'm going to just keep using this Benefit palette. It's pretty in the US. This palette, I have had it for like probably a year, so I'm not sure if Benefit still does the Rockateur Blush, which is this kind of pinky shimmery look, but you can go in with any just pinky shimmery blush that you've got. And again, I'm just using it on kind of the high end of my cheekbones, and then I am just dusting it up to make me also look like I've got more cheekbones, to give me that kind of sharp look to my face, which I know is really trending right now. Like, I know people aren't really doing the apples of the cheeks anymore, and that's why I have used an angled brush for this, so cheekbones look more higher. And I'm going to come in just a little bit closer, just so you guys can see what I'm actually doing. I'm just blending in that bronzer again, just so it doesn't look too harsh on the skin. And sometimes as well with blush, I do like to just put a little bit on my nose as well, just to give me that sunburned look, like I've been out all day. Then next up, I'm just using the same palette again, so I'm going to use the Dandelion liquid highlighter, and I'm going to use my Spectrum fluffy brush just to give this a bit more glow to the cheekbone area. I like to put it in a C shape, so just following the contours of my forehead to my cheeks. And I do like to use a little bit on the Cupid's bow as well. And I'm going to use a little bit in the inner corners of my eye as well, just to open up my eye area a little bit. Give myself more bigger, more open eyes. Then next up, I am going to go onto my eyes, which is actually, this is the big moment for the eyes, because the eyes is my main focus of the look. Is my base, my P. Louise base in the shade 0.5, so it is quite a light shade for my eye. And I'm going to just use a packing on brush. This one is from Shein, but you can feel free to use any packing on brush you would like. I'm going to do the whole eyelid going up all the way to my eyebrow, because this look is going to go probably all the way up to my eyebrow. I'm going to use my finger a little bit just to blend it in the eye. Because I just feel like when you put the packing on brush, it just doesn't really blend. It just packs on the cream, but it doesn't really blend it. And because I do have oily eyelids, this is just going to prep the eye. But even if you don't have oily eyelids, this is just going to prep the eye for the whole day. So, you know, if you're going to be out for a festival all day, or a concert, or if you're going anywhere you're going to be out a long time, then I definitely recommend an eye primer for the eye. Again, with my finger, I am just going to blend that eye primer in a little bit. Going to next up go in with my Beauty Babe palette in the shade Bright. It's got 42 colours, so you know you won't run out of any options here. I'm going to go in with the shade Dragon Fruit and mix a little bit in with Make It Wink, but I don't want this to be too bright because, well, I guess I could make it bright, go big or go home. I'm going to come a little bit slightly closer so you guys can just see what I'm doing using my Clarins blending brush. I'm going to blend that product all over the eye. I'm going to go quite high up with this one because we are going to do a cut crease look, so we are trying to make this eye open up a lot bigger. I'm also going to go in with my Spectrum A08 brush because this is a bit more of a packing on eye brush and this one is a bit more of a blending brush, and I'm going to just pack that on the crease. You see that's just given a bit more colour. And then I'm going to go in with my Clarins blending brush and then just blend that in. So you can still see the colour, but it's just obviously doesn't look messy, it's just a bit more blended in. And I am going to do the same on the other side. So mix that Make It Wink, mix that Dragon Fruit eyeshadow and just put that all over the crease, really pack it on. Because we want this colour to pop. Like I said, we're going to do a lot with the eye today. I'm going to go back in with this eye just to make this one a bit brighter because this one's gone really bright now, because I must have added more of the Make It Wink colour, which is the really kind of bright out there colour. And then again with my Clarins Beauty blending brush, I am just going to blend that out a little bit, just so it doesn't look so harsh. But I mean, this is a festival, so you can actually go big or go home. You know, you can make this as bright as you want. This is a time to go big. If you're going to a huge event, you can make your makeup quite bright and quite out there, because you know, it's not every day I would do this makeup look, so why not have fun with it, you know? I cut the crease a little bit, so and go back in with that P. Louise base and just carve out the crease a little bit. And you guys know I like to wing it out slightly at the end, so I'm just doing that. I'm doing the same here. Carve out my own crease. You guys know I like to wing it out a little bit. Just wing it out. I'm gonna go in with a slightly lighter shade again with my packing on brush. It's the shade Tutti Frutti, and I am just gonna put that all over the eyelid. And the same on the other side as well. Quite a bright pink in with a pale pink to really open up the eye and to give it a kind of cut creased look. Then I'm going to go in with my Colour Fix. It's in the shade Amethyst, so it's this lovely pretty pinky purple eyeshadow, and I am just going to use that in the cut crease. But I'm just going to kind of stop in the middle part of my eye, then blend that in. And do the same on the other side. I'm kind of just going to stop in the middle of my eye. Really get that colour packed on. You can see the end result with a lot of glitter and a lot of glam. I am then going to go in with, again, my packing on brush, and I'm going to use the shade that I used in the crease, so the Make It Wink and the Dragon Fruit, and I'm going to just smoke that out under the eye. A bit closer to you guys so you can see what I'm doing, because on this step I am going to add a little bit of glitter tears under the eyes, so this is going to be the thing that it just holds on to. My liquid eyeliner, it's in Made by Mitchell, it's in the colour Black Ink. I'm going to keep my eyes drooped down because I've got hooded eyelids, just to see what the eyeliner looks like. I'm going to start off with this side. And then I just fill it in. The eyeliner on the other side. Again, I like to wing it out from the inner corner of my eye. Droop a bit down so I can see what the wing will look like. And then I like to again just fill it in. Not a huge fan of this eyeliner because it doesn't dry down that quickly, and it's quite annoying because if you blink like me, or you've got again like hooded kind of eyelids, this can sometimes end up in the crease, which is really annoying because it's a shame, because I love his cream blushes, but with the eyeliner I feel like it didn't really serve. But I still use it because I want to use it up, and then I'll be using other eyeliners and reviewing them after this one. Things quite long, quite elongated, quite bold, quite out there, because this is quite an out there eye look. I mean, it's a festival, like I said, so go big or go home. I don't know, did you guys know it was a festival look? I didn't mention it once, did I? I mentioned it 1,000 times. Right, the most exciting thing about this look, the whole point I've even done this look, is the glitter tiers. So first up, I'm going to use my First Stroke eyeliner. It's Collection. It's in the silver shade. No way, I wouldn't have guessed that. And then with this little fluffy brush, I'm gonna kind of do a bit of glitter under the eye. So the eye that I kind of smoked out, because this is just gonna drop off the glitter. And then I'm gonna get my brush now. This is the thing that I'm most scared about, because it's a very, very detailed bit of the eye look. And then I'm gonna kind of do a wiggly look. So wiggle it about, wiggle it a little. And then I'm gonna draw a little tear. Oh, look how cute that looks. I am then gonna go in with my Collection in the white eyeliner shade. And you know how like they have tiers and they just draw down a little mark to make it stand out? That's literally what I've done with this tier. And then I'm going to do obviously the same on the other side. Just a little tear. Sometimes you do have to go back in with the eyeliner to really get the glitter to come out. Because this is a look that's kind of attention to detail. And again, a white little mark. And then I am going to add just a couple more, because I just think just adding one is a bit boring. I'm going to make this one go slightly longer down. This is giving me like Euphoria makeup look. Have you guys ever watched that? I love that TV show. Maddie was my favourite. She was very boss girl. I hated Nate though. Then again, I'm gonna do the same on this side. I'm gonna make this one a bit longer as well. I really like it actually. It really does look like tears, doesn't it? Looks like I've been crying. I don't know why I'm so happy that it looks like I've been crying, but I'm not mad about it. Oh, I've been crying. I am going to go back in just to use you guys can see what I've done. So obviously I've just wiggled it down, created the shape of the tear, and then just put white on it. No, I really love it. I really do quite like it. It's giving me a really festival look. I am going to take it that one step further, just because I love to challenge myself. And you guys know what I'm like. I'm going to stick on these gems. I actually got these from an art shop, but you guys can actually get this anywhere. You can even get these online. Probably can get them from Shein. And I am just going to stick these gems just kind of randomly on the tiers. Just because I think if you put some things randomly, sometimes it looks quite cool that everything's a bit disorientated and it looks kind of different. Well, art is art at the end of the day, so you can do whatever you want with it. And these do already have glue on the back, but obviously if you've got gems that don't have glue on the back, you can just use an eyelash glue to stick them on. Yeah. And then I think I am just gonna leave it like that. And I really love these glitter tears. I'm coming up close so you guys can see. I'm then gonna curl my eyelashes. And I'm gonna use my Lancome mascara in the colour Hypnotize. And I really love this because it just gives a volumizing mascara look. But obviously because I've done quite out there eyeshadow and quite out there wings, I am gonna add on some fake lashes. But I do like to add on a little bit of mascara as well, just to open up the eyes a little bit and make my lashes longer than they actually are. Go in with my Technique. This is in the fake Fox Silk 3D eyelashes. These kind of flared out at the end eyelashes are really popular right now, and I do quite like them because they do suit my eye shape. I'm just going to give them a little bit of a test just to see, because my eyes are quite small, just to see if they're quite long. Actually, they're not too bad. I think I am going to cut them a little bit just here. I'm going to cut them a little bit, just probably up to here. They're quite tiny. But I do tend to have a struggle. They don't really stick into the inner corner of my eye. I don't know if you guys have got any top tips, but that's the, I do makeup and I'm a makeup artist, but I do have struggles myself. But if anyone's got a top tip in the inner part of the eye, please let me know. I'm then going to go in with the Technique eyelash glue that literally just comes with it, and put that on the strip of the lash. And then I like to just wing it out just to make this glue go tacky, and then it can stick onto the eye. So I like to give it about 30 seconds. Kind of just counting my head a little bit. And I have added these pink strips in because I just thought to myself, I'm going to go for the pink look, and it does really just suit the makeup look. Because I'm going all pink. Pink dress, pink hair, pink eyeshadow, pink lipstick, pink everything. I'm going for my ultra Barbie girl vibes. Let's go back to last year when Barbie was popular, because I'd be fitting in. I am then going to stick on the lashes. Oh, this is the only thing I get anxiety about, is fake eyelashes. I find this the most difficult thing in the world to do. So I like to obviously glue down the corner first, then glue down the end corner bit, and just leave it there. I am going to come in closer, guys, so I'm not cheating you guys, and you guys can actually see what I'm doing with the eye, because I'm not gonna lie, I do struggle with fake eyelashes. I don't wear them every day. I only really wear them for special occasions. Down too bad. Quite like them, but the test is the other eye. So I'm gonna do the other eye and kind of just hope for the best, to be honest. Time to glue them down now. This is the thing I hate the most. Yay! So I like to glue down the first bit. Oh god, I'm blinking, I'm getting anxious. The first bit of the corner, and then the last bit. And then just stick them down. This is the most important thing, because what they taught me when I was doing makeup in college is that once you stick it down, it's quite hard to readjust it. Like once it's glued down, you then have to fiddle with it a lot. So don't really commit to gluing it down unless you are 100% happy with the position, and then hold it down, which is actually quite a good top tip, because oh, I'm not mad about it. These lashes are actually really easy to put on. You can come closer so I'm not scamming you guys. These actually, they're quite nice. I've actually slayed for once. Just pop on the Makeup Obsession white eyeliner, just in the waterline, but I'm going to do that off camera for you guys, because I know people get a bit squeamish about things like that. Going to go in with my Clarins lipstick. This is the Jolly Rouge lipstick in the shade Raspberry 732 number, and I'm going to hot that all over the lip. Accentuating the Cupid's bow a little bit. And then, last but not least, I'm going to go in with my Model's Own in the shade Amazing. So this is a light bubblegum pink, and I'm just going to use that in the centre of the lip, just to give it a bit more of a ombre lip. And that is it, guys. This is the final look. I'm going to come in a little bit closer so you guys can see the look, but I am really happy with it. I do love the bronzer, the eyeshadow, the eyeliner, the lashes, the tears, the lipstick. I love everything about it, and I really hope you guys have enjoyed this look. I've really enjoyed recreating it. Guys, don't forget to like and subscribe. Oh my god, this is the first time I'm saying this. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Comment any looks you'd like to see me do. Please don't be afraid to interact. This is YouTube. We're allowed to interact. And I will see you guys next week. I hope you guys have a lovely week. Bye.